Welcome to this online tutorial for how to own your fitness and not get discouraged. Thomas Joyner with Business on Purpose here. So this year at BOP, we're spending a good chunk of time on you, the business owner or the key leader as a person and not just in a business role. We want to touch on every area of life and that has to start with your health and your fitness. The first thing I will say is if you knew me in the past, you would laugh that I might be teaching a tutorial on this. I led an active lifestyle and I loved all things outdoors, loved to move, and as long as it was attached to an activity, I was in. But going for a run? Nope, not unless I'm being chased. Working out? Couldn't have thought of a worse way to spend an hour of my day. I wanted it to be fun and exciting and to kind of see results instantly. You know, friends of mine used to actually make fun of me as I would work out for, 6, maybe 8 weeks at a time, and I would get bored, right? And just decide it's not worth it and not work out for the rest of the year. You kind of rinse and repeat that for the next 8 to 10 years until I was finally married and I had a kid or 2 kids even, which is crazy to me. And all of a sudden I realized that I want to be around for a long time. I realized that my future health affects people around me. But here's the thing. It doesn't just affect me 25, 30 years from now. No, it affects me today. Of course, I want to be around for a long time. I want to know my grandkids and teach them to hunt and fish and teach them our family traditions, but I can't just stay motivated by something that's 25 years in the future. No, I need some positive reinforcement today. I need something to change today. And yet, here's what I've realized through this process of beginning to own my fitness. It's lowered the stress levels I have running throughout the day. I get a good workout in the morning and I respond to life differently. There's a new way I can go and play with my kids and chase them around with more energy. There's clarity with which I move through the day at work, and the sleep I get at night is all improved. I'm a better husband, I'm a better dad, I'm a better friend, and I'm a better employee because I'm getting moving and really getting in better shape. I've heard it said recently that when you are healthy, you have 1,000 dreams. And when you're not healthy, you only have one. Get healthy. And it's so true because what holds us back from really going after our dreams a lot of times is our fitness and our health anyways. So as we're thinking through this, what holds us back from taking ownership of our fitness? What holds us back? What are the roadblocks in place that keeps us from accomplishing our fitness and kind of health dreams? The first thing I think we do is I think we struggle to find the right motivation. For me, it was making sure I'm around for a long time for my wife and kids. So every time I'm sitting in my bed at, 5:30, 5:45, trying to decide, am I going to get up? Am I going to wake up, get out of bed, get my feet on the floor, and go to work out? I picture their life without me in the future. Maybe that's too morbid for you. Maybe that's too heavy, but it's the motivation I need to get my tail out of bed and get in there at 6:30 in the morning. One of my favorite things, Dave Ramsey, who's the amazing kind of financial guy, talks about all these ways to get out of debt, but he asks his call-in guests, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? And obviously, he's talking about finances there, but is it any different with your fitness? Are you sick and tired of being overweight and stressed and having a lack of energy or concerns about future health? And until that statement is true and you find the right motivation, you'll never get into a gym or you'll never go out on a run. So what is it for you? Is it your family? Is it being a better version of yourself today? Is it improved day-to-day life with more energy and a healthier lifestyle? Find your motivation and hold on to it in a way that propels you to success. The second thing we struggle to do is make an investment that actually costs us something. Part of my problem is I wanted to get in shape until it cost me something, and I would always stop short of that moment. Think about it. Why do you think 9 out of 10 machines in Planet Fitness are empty? It's because $10 a month just is not enough cost to get you off your butt and into the gym. It's just not. If you have the option of binging another show on Netflix or sleeping in and just kind of rolling over, hitting the snooze button, or going to the gym, you've never made the significant enough investment to force you to go. Now, please don't use this as a reason to buy a $2,000 Peloton if you don't have the money, or to hire a personal trainer. If you have the money for that, great, do it, make the investment. But I know for me, I chose a gym that was not the cheapest, but the one that was a big enough investment that I forced myself to take advantage of that investment and actually get something out of it. Because I've realized I am too cheap to pay good money for a CrossFit membership or whatever you do and not actually use it. So what's the investment for you? I had a buddy years back who wanted to get in better shape and he couldn't find the motivation. Finally, I looked at him and I said this. I said, if you really want to get in shape, here's what you do. Put $250 in a checking account. And every time you skip a workout, you pay me $20. He looked at me like I was insane. But no, seriously, I said, you value your money enough to not just want to give it away. Plus, every time you work out, you'll feel like you're saving $20. So we did it. The first time he missed, he was ticked, but I held him to it. I said, no, you've got to pay me that $20. Again, 2 weeks later, he missed $20 more. And he was hot about it. For the next month, he was so upset that he never missed a workout. And by that time, he had built the habit necessary to make it work. And he was past the initial misery of starting out. So don't do it alone. Find someone to hold you accountable if that's what it takes. I cannot say that enough. Don't do it alone. Maybe it's not money. Maybe it's taking somebody to lunch. Maybe it's, doing chores around the house for your wife or your husband. I don't know what it is, but don't do it alone. The last mistake most people make is focusing on the end instead of the process. Instead of improvement, most people sit here and say, God, I need to lose 10 pounds. That's the end goal, right? But what we need to do is build a process to accomplish that goal. The question we need to ask is, how can I make small changes in my life to accomplish the goal? Then, when the goal is accomplished, there's a process in place to keep us on track. Not some fad diet or workout plan meant to get results fast. So, according to a U.S. news report, 95% of people fail to get the results they want when they started the diet. Let me say that again. 95% of people fail to get the results they wanted when they started the diet. And they go on further in the article to say that oftentimes people don't fail at diets. Diets fail people. That's a powerful thought. These fads have very little ability to deliver what you want over a long period of time. They're too extreme and oftentimes not realistic for a long-term approach. They're for triage. They're not for preventative care and health. So build a system targeting the results you want and then trust the process. Celebrate the wins along the way. Make it fun. Build your habits and let them take you to a life-changing transformation. So the question, what's the system for you? Do you like reading? Buy a book that will help you get where you're wanting to go or get off on the right foot. Do you like podcasts? Find a highly recommended one that can help motivate and hold you accountable. Take the first step. Don't get concerned with finishing the race day one. For me, I didn't want to go in and hit the weights 6 to 7 days a week, knowing I would burn out and be miserable. No, my goal and the system I built for myself was to exercise more days in 2021 than I didn't exercise. So that means Monday and Tuesday, I work out before my kids get up. I take Wednesdays off to kind of take a break, and Thursdays I work out after work, and Fridays during my lunch break. Then I enjoy the weekend. I rest, I have fun with my family, and I'm back at it on Monday. 4 days on, 3 days off. It's a system that can work for a long period, not just to accomplish a quick goal. So my last thing I'll say is this. Don't wait to make a resolution. Don't wait till January 1st. Build a system that works now. It's worth it. Find your motivation, make the investment needed to get you moving, and focus on the process along the way. Trust the process. Your health and your fitness cannot be ignored. So take ownership of it today.